Politics in America has rarely been more divided than it is today. Supporters of President Donald Trump believe he is restoring America's strength, protecting the economy, and putting American interests first. On the other hand, many Democrats argue that their policies better protect democratic institutions, expand healthcare, address climate change, and support workers and families. This isn't just a disagreement between two political parties. For millions of Americans, it represents two very different visions for the country's future. So why has this political rivalry become so intense? What are the biggest issues dividing the nation? And how could these debates shape America's future? Let's take a closer look. Why America is so divided? The United States has always had political disagreements. But over the past decade, those disagreements have become far more personal and emotional. Many Americans now get their news from completely different sources, creating very different understandings of the same events. Social media has accelerated this trend by showing people more of the content they already agree with. As a result, many voters rarely encounter opposing viewpoints. This growing polarization affects families, workplaces, universities, and even friendships. Chapter 2. Donald Trump's political movement. Donald Trump transformed the Republican Party after first being elected president in 2016. His message focuses on America first, strong border security, lower taxes, expanding domestic energy production, reducing regulations. Supporters believe these policies strengthen economic growth, protect American jobs, and increase national security. Many also admire Trump's direct communication style and willingness to challenge political traditions. Critics, however, argue that some of his rhetoric and decisions have increased political tensions and raised concerns about democratic norms. These contrasting views explain why Trump remains one of the most influential and debated figures in American politics. What Democrats emphasize a different set of priorities. Many support expanding healthcare access, investing in renewable energy, addressing climate change, protecting voting rights, supporting labor unions, expanding certain social programs. Supporters believe these policies create greater equality and prepare America for future challenges. Critics argue that some Democratic policies increase government spending, regulation, or taxes. These differences often lead to intense debates over the role of government in everyday life. Chapter 4. The biggest issues. Several major topics dominate today's political discussions. The economy, both parties say they want economic growth, but they propose different approaches. Republicans often emphasize tax reductions and deregulation. Democrats often support targeted public investment and expanded social programs. Immigration border security remains one of America's most debated issues. Republicans generally support stricter enforcement and stronger border controls. Many Democrats support stronger border management, while also advocating reforms to the immigration system and protections for certain immigrants. Healthcare Democrats typically support expanding access to healthcare. Republicans often favor greater market competition and reducing federal involvement. Climate policy Democrats generally support policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and accelerate clean energy. Republicans often emphasize energy independence use of domestic fossil fuels alongside innovation. Chapter 5. The role of social media political campaigns have changed dramatically. Platforms like YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have become major sources of political information. Supporters from every political viewpoint use these platforms to promote their ideas, criticize opponents, and mobilize voters. At the same time, misinformation, edited clips, and viral rumors can spread quickly, making it important for viewers to verify information from reliable sources. Chapter 6. Why every election matters. Every major election affects more than just the presidency. It influences Congress, federal judges, economic policy, foreign relations, national security, healthcare, education, energy policy, and America's relationships with allies around the world. These decisions can affect people far beyond the United States. Chapter 7. Looking ahead, political analysts believe America's divisions are unlikely to disappear soon. However, elections are only one part of democracy. Public debate, peaceful participation, respect for different opinions, and informed voting remain essential to the democratic process. Many Americans strongly disagree on policy, yet they also share common goals such as economic opportunity, public safety, and a stable future for their families. How political leaders respond to these shared concerns will continue to shape the nation's direction. The battle between Trump and the Democrats is about far more than individual politicians. It reflects competing ideas about government, the economy, immigration, healthcare, energy, and America's role in the world. Regardless of political preference, understanding multiple perspectives helps create more informed discussions. As the country continues to debate these issues, one thing is clear. The choices made by voters today will influence the future of the United States for years to come. What do you think? Which issues matter most to America's future? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this balanced political analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more in-depth discussions on world politics and global affairs. Thanks for watching!